Canter series episode 2. Today we're going to talk about how to pick up canter. So first I'm going to explain what I do, and then we're going to also look at it when I'm on the horse. We're going to talk about what to do with your seat, what to do with your legs, and what to do with your hands. And first of all, I want to say that especially with picking up canter, how the horse is taught and how the horse is schooled makes a big difference. So some horses might be taught to pick up canter more with the outside leg, and then some horses might be taught to pick up canter more with your seat, and so it's not always the same. And always when you're riding a new horse, it takes some practice and finding what works for each horse. So because often riders get quite frustrated if the canter doesn't come from the first try. Don't get frustrated at all, just try and then do it again, and then you will get it. Sometimes it takes some time to kind of get in tune with the new horse and with your aids and what you need to do with your body. Now I'm going to talk about how I pick up canter and what I teach to my students, but there are differences, so just keep that in mind. And also what works with one horse might not work with another horse. Now, first of all, the timing of your aids makes such a huge difference, and I actually have a separate video about that, so I'm not going to go into it too much in this video. Well, first of all, before even asking for the canter, the most important thing that makes all the difference is how you prepare. You need to prepare your canter, otherwise it's just not going to happen. So make sure you have enough energy. You need to have enough energy so you actually feel that the horse can pick up the canter, because quite often you already know before you even ask that it's not going to happen. So then there's no point in asking at all. So first make sure that you have enough energy, not so that the horse is running away, but feel that energy under you. And then you need a half halt. So you need to prepare the horse, you need to balance the horse. That is so important. When the horse is not in balance, the canter depart cannot be good. When I do the half halt, I breathe out, I activate my core a little bit, and then I might squeeze my outside rein just a little bit. But you don't want to pull back from the rein. And when you ask for the canter, you want to give with the inside rein. You don't want to throw your reins away completely, but you want to allow the horse's inside shoulders to step forward when you pick up the canter. So now we started with the hands. So next let's talk about what to do with your seat. So now I've done my half halt. And then first I sit a little bit to my outside seat bone, so kind of sink a little bit to my outside seat bone, and then I transfer my weight diagonally towards my inside seat bone, and that's kind of when the horse picks up the canter. So outside seat bone, inside seat bone. So if, let's say, I would be trotting or walking, so there's kind of this little side-to-side movement, and now I want to ask for canter. Then I'm going to find my outside seat bone and then inside seat bone. Outside seat bone, inside seat bone. That's it. Alright, and now what I do with my legs. So I actually thought I don't use my outside leg at all, so I don't move my outside leg back. That's definitely not necessary. But when I've been watching some of my videos where I ride, I have noticed that I do move my outside leg back a little bit. But you don't want to move it back like this, because that's what you often see, especially with more beginner riders, when the horse doesn't pick up the canter, that the leg goes more back and more back and more back. So that's not what you want to do. It's only very little, very little. And then, well, first I move my outside leg back just a little, and then with my inside leg I give the aid for the horse to canter. So kind of at the same time when I move my weight to my inside seat bone, I use my inside leg. That's it. And then I give with the inside rein a little bit. So now we're going to look at it again while I'm on the horse. So first, this is normal speed. We're going to look at it a few times. There we go. And now we're going to do slow motion. So now I'm trotting. And now I start to prepare, make my half halt, and then outside seat bone, inside seat bone. And then you maybe see that I use my inside leg a little bit, but you cannot really see my aids that much, and that's how it really should be. So here we go again. I prepare, I make my half halt, and then outside seat bone, inside leg. Also when I transfer my weight to my inside seat bone. And let's do one more time. And also remember to keep your inside hand really soft when you ask for the canter. So now you can look at the horse's inside front leg and you see how it steps forward. So you need to give a little bit with the inside hand. I hope this video was helpful for you. In the next video we are going to talk about some typical mistakes with picking up canter.